If it's what I want to do.
Hello, what I'm Bandana. Nice to meet you. Got some questions I'm wondering, can you answer like...
What's up YouTube, down here, and welcome to episode number 5 of my Schalke career mode series on FIFA 14 Next Gen. So our first game of today's episode is going to be a game against Hoffenheim away from home and in the rain as well. So this is going to be our first game in the rain as well. Kind of going to try out and see if it's alright, because I remember on FIFA 14 current gen or last gen or previous gen, I didn't really enjoy it too much, so hopefully it's a lot better on this next gen. Obviously it should be. So into the game, whilst these two games, the first two games are not really important games, but hopefully we can get 2 wins. But the last game of today's episode is going to be a huge game up against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. So in that time until that game, which is around about 5 minutes or so, I kind of want to talk about my squad and kind of do like a squad review slash squad report, that kind of thing. And that's what I'm going to plan on doing for the first 5 minutes of today's video. And also, could we smash maybe 50 likes for another video today? That'll be absolutely insane. And the question of the day for today's video is going to be, do you want to see either an Ultimate Team Road to Glory kind of style series, or do you want to see like a My Player career mode kind of series on my channel? So I'll go alongside this career mode. And if you guys want to see both, leave that in the comment section below. And I really want to see all your comments, see what you guys want to see, because I can't do career mode every day. It kind of gets a bit boring after a while, and I want to kind of variate my channel in kind of way and open my channel out to more kind of different series, that kind of thing. And I really love to do both series. So as I said, in today's episode I want to do like a squad review. So first of all, we're going to actually start off with players that actually do want to sell in the next transfer window. So first of all, I'm kind of considering maybe selling what's his name, Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, in the next transfer window, just because he's taken over a lot of wages and he's also high rated as well and high selling as well, and he has actually go for around about 12.5 million, and I could use that money for a lot better things. So that's why I will probably sell him in the next transfer window. And by the way, he does actually go for around about 12.5 million, and he's 30 years old, so it might be a good idea to actually sell him in the next transfer window. So we actually win that game 1-0 against Hoffenheim, a really important win, as we didn't actually have our best squad on the pitch, so it's actually really nice to come away with a win from that game. And also we go into our next game up against Braunschweig or something like that, and we actually, you can see in the league table, we are currently second in the league. You see 5 points off Borussia Dortmund with a game in hand, so that means if we win this game, we do go 2 points behind the league, which is not too bad, because in real life Schalke haven't been doing too well in the league, and that's why I want to kind of address that in this series, kind of make them the best team in the Bundesliga, and hopefully even do better than like Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund, those kind of teams, and that'd be absolutely insane. So moving on to the squad review, as I was saying, in my defence, I'm not really too worried in terms of goalies, and in my defence as well. So first of all, goalies, I've got one older goalie, and he's actually alright, and I've got a younger goalie who will eventually become my highest rated goalie, and obviously I will start to use him, and he goes by the name of Unistal or Unistal. I don't actually know how to pronounce his name, but you would have seen him there. And I've actually got my first team goalie is actually at the moment Hildebrand or something like that, and I will be using him until probably the end of the season, because he is actually 32 years old or something, and that's why I need to maybe consider getting another goalie as a backup goalie. So in defence, I've got a lot of options. I've got Santana, I've got Mapic, I've also got Howardez and other players like Papadopoulos, so I'm not really too concerned about my centre-back position. I've got a lot of centre-backs, and it's always good to maybe have around about 3 or 4 backup centre-backs. That's why maybe I'll go for maybe 1 cheap centre-back in the next transfer window. So on the right and left back positions, we've got Ashida, and also I think his name is either, what's his name, Fuchs or something, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but both solid left backs and right backs, so I won't be really considering maybe making a replacement. So into the CDM positions, this is where I might start to make a couple of changes in the next transfer window. So first of all, we do actually have a guy by the name of, we've also got Goretzka, May on the bench, we do actually have Nostanda, and we also have, what's his name, I can't remember his name, but it will come back to me. And yeah, so I've got a pretty decent CDM, so maybe I'll go for one in the future, but you guys can leave your comments in the comment section below. So into the more attacking part of the team, we do actually have our right mid, our cam, and our left midfielders. So I'm kind of wanting to move Draxler to like a left, or like a cam, sorry, and kind of move him into the game a lot more, because he is the main player in the Schalke team, and once he gets to his full potential, he is going to be absolutely insane for this team. So that's why probably in the next transfer window I might sell maybe one of my cams, move Boateng out to the wing or something, because I need to get Draxler in that main position behind the striker. And a lot of you guys have been saying to use Boateng as a striker, and so far in these last couple of episodes I have been, and he's been absolutely insane as a striker. So maybe that's a new striker option, as we might be selling Huntelaar in the next transfer window. And also we do actually have Rodrigo, not done too much so far, and I was expecting him to a lot more, but in this start of the season he hasn't really done too much. So hopefully I might be, I don't know about selling him, but if he doesn't do too much until the end of the season, I will probably end up selling him. I really do want to buy new players. I have had a couple of ideas about maybe buying Lukaku or maybe Benteke, something like that. That'll be a really good transfer transfer offer. So you can see there we do actually get our first goal of the game there, and it's finally a goal there against Atletico Madrid. This is really turned out to be a really interesting game. A lot of chances at either end as well, game to game, or end to end, sorry, and it's a really entertaining game to play as well. So if we do win this game, we do actually go 3 points ahead of the lead in the Champions League, so that's really important, and that means obviously we do get to the top of the Champions League table. So we've actually got around about 6 minutes to hold on to this lead, and if we do get this lead, it'll be absolutely insane. You can see Atletico Madrid having a couple of opportunities there. You can see just getting the ball, and I was so relieved when I got the ball. That means we win the game 1-0 in the end. What a fantastic win that is, and that means we do indeed go to the top of the table in the Champions League group stage. And for my I kind of want to get to maybe the quarterfinals or the semi-finals in the Champions League. That would be absolutely insane. And also the league, or the objective for my league objective, is actually to get to the Europa League positions, which is obviously 5th and 6th position. But look at me at the moment, I'm in 2nd position at the moment, only 2 points off the lead as well, and I haven't even lost the game. But the problem is just scoring the goals. Look at my goal difference, it's actually 13, but I've actually scored around about 14 goals and only conceded 1 goal. But you can see in the next episode if I do actually score or concede any more goals. But from now on, it's going to be looking at a couple of stats like the league stage and that kind of thing, and also we're going to go into a sim game in the first round of the cup as well. You can see the league table, you can see Dortmund at the top, Schalke, we are in 2nd place, you can see Bayern Munich in 3rd position, and Hamburger in 4th position. So you can see a couple of other stats you can see there. Again, I'm going through the league table, just checking how it is, and I kind of wanted to see the Champions Cup table as well. You can see my group at the moment, that is Group D. We are currently in top of the table with 7 points, Atletico Madrid with 4 points in 2nd position, then you've got Benfica and CSK Moscow other places. You can see Benfica with 3 points and CSK Moscow with 1 point at the bottom of the table. As I said, we have got our last game in today's episode. It is going to be a sim game up against this team. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm just going to call them Union for now, but I'll just remind you of the question of the day. Do you want to see a My Player series or an Ultimate Team Road to Glory series? Leave that in the comment section below, and likes are really appreciated, and can we smash maybe 50 likes for another episode today? That'd be absolutely insane. So we're going to finish off with this game. It's actually a sim game. You see they do actually get the first goal of the game. That I was so surprised to be 1-0 down against the Bundesliga 2 team. You see we finally get a goal there thanks to the guy called Salali or something, I don't know how to pronounce his name, and we actually make it 1-1 with around about 20 minutes to go, and that's really important. I don't want to go out in the first round of the Deutsches Pokal, sorry. And you see we actually make it 2-2, but we're actually going through to penalties, and they do actually make it 4-3 on penalties. So that means we're out of the cup, and that means it's going to be the end of today's episode. If you guys have enjoyed it, remember to leave a like and also subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.